Coming to you live from the KSTF studios in downtown Pensacola, Florida. It's News Talk with Hunky Dory, bringing you the news in a way you may or may not want to hear it. And here's your host, Hunky Dory.
Can't believe, where is it? I've been looking all over for my hat. I cannot do interviews without my hat. I gotta wear my hat because it makes me smart before I go out there. Where could it be? Penelope Flap!
It's coffee.
Thank you, it's about time. Now, where's my hat? Who could that be? I don't have an interview today. Who is it?
It's Paul.
Paul who?
Paul the Apostle.
What do you want?
You called me.
What'd I call you?
Nothing.
Nothing? Well, that's kind of mean, even for me. I'm not usually that mean. Everybody's a somebody.
No, you used the phone.
What'd I call you for? To tell you you're a nothing?
No.
I could have at least had the decency to tell you face to face.
Will you just let me in?
Fine. Fine. Hey, listen. I'm sorry I called you a nothing.
Well, you didn't.
But I'm in a real bind. Can we pick some other time to apologize? For me to apologize to you?
Listen to me, Mr. Hunky.
Excuse me? I can't handle this pressure. I'm about to bust wide open like a hot dog in a microwave. I've got people showing up at my door who are as angry as a cat taking a bath and without my hat. I'm as aimless as a butterfly wearing a blindfold. Let's face it, it's over. No one on earth has experienced such frustration as I have today. There's no way out of this mess. I'm stuck like a stereotype on a character from Saved by the Bell. I never thought I'd say this, but Hunky Dory is no longer a newsman. As they say in the trucking business, I'm over and out.
Where are you going?
Don't give me any lip roll.
It's not Rawl, it's Paul.
Whatever, I'm sorry I called you a name at some point in time, but you found me at the worst possible time. My life has come crumbling down around me like a cookie in the hand of a toddler. I'm done, I quit.
What?
I can't find my hat.
You're quitting because you can't find your hat.
It's not just any hat, it's my hat.
Why don't you just replace it?
Replace it? Are you mad? You don't just replace a hat like that. It was one of a kind. It was its own special entity.
Well, actually, Mr. Hunky, you, my friend, are one of a kind. Why don't you come over here and have a seat?
I'm not following.
Come over here and have a seat. Come on over here. Don't worry about your hat. Just, no. Hunky, have a seat in the chair. Now, I'm guessing right now that you feel like your world is coming to an end, right? Because you've lost this hat. Now, something so precious to you as that hat is something that no one could ever understand.
Exactly. That's it. Wait, how come you understand?
Well, it's simple. Because we have all been there.
Where?
Right where you're at.
In this chair?
No.
I thought that it had been adjusted. It wasn't fitting properly. Who's been sitting in my chair?
It would be an awful shame for you to give up doing what God has obviously created you to do just because things are tough right now.
But my hat!
I know, your hat. It was special to you. But let me fill you in on just one little something. Everyone at one time or another goes through something really tough. Some harder than others. But the main thing to remember when that happens is not to stop doing what you should do. God is with you. He will help you get through anything, Hunky. In fact, I wrote a letter to some people at the church in the city of Corinth that were experiencing the same feelings you were. And here's what I told them. I said, hey, you are tempted in the same way all other human beings are. God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted any more than you can take. But when you are tempted, God will give you a way out so that you can stand up under it.
But my problem is I'm not under anything. I've lost my hat. How can I think without my hat? Oh, you apostles are impossible.
Any time you are tempted to give up or quit doing the things that you should do, God may show up in the kind words of a friend, or maybe something you've never expected could happen. But God is always by your side, so you can know that you can still go on.
Lesson. Paul, I'm glad you were here to learn that lesson.
What? What?
I know I may have called you a nothing at one point.
No, you didn't.
But you proved what I already suspected. No matter what comes our way, no matter how down we get or how hard things are, we can always trust that God is there to help us do what we should do. So, Paul, don't give up.
Okay.
I'm glad we had this talk. Paul, I suspect we can be expecting great things from you.
Thanks.
Well, that's another crisis averted. For some reason, that guy Paul was feeling like a nothing.
Hey, I never said that.
But now he knows no matter how he feels, no matter how hard life gets, no matter how rock bottom things may seem, he should never give up. Why? Because God is with him, and he's with you too. And he believes you can keep going. That's an amazing truth. As amazing as the fact that my head is cold and I'm still going. I'm Hunky Dory, hat or not. And that, my friend, is... Oh, Penelope, please. Come in here, Penelope. Penelope Flem, I need some coffee, please. And by the way, I love the beard, and there's $1 for your services. Thank you. That'll be it. That'll be all. Thank you, Penelope.